we will be discussing on TPM, which is total productive maintenance. This is an important area for a company where the investment in the fixed assets, or we can say mainly machinery, is very high. In other way, we can say that where turnover of plant and equipment is less than 3, there we should focus more on TPM. The reason being, if assets are more productive, then the profitability of the company will be higher. Now we will move to what is TPM. In TPM performance measurement, we use OEE, which is overall equipment effectiveness. Overall equipment effectiveness, or OEE, is basically multiplication of A, P, and Q. A stands for availability, P stands for the performance of the machines, and Q equal to quality oblique yield of the product. Now we will come to know what is A, what is P, and what is Q. But before that, we will go to what should be the OEE. OEE ideally should be greater than 85%. And since it is a composition of A, P, and Q, then there should also be the measurement of individual. The individual A should always be higher than 90%, P should always be higher than 95%, and Q ideally should be higher than 99%, and that should constitute OE greater than 85%. What is the A, which is the availability? Availability means availability of the machines for productions. Why availability reduce? Availability reduce due to the equipment failure, breakdown, plant maintenance, or unplanned maintenance, or different type of setup or adjustment. In these time, machinery is not available for productions. We will give the example, and we will also show the computations of this availability factor. And then second is the P, which is the performance. Performance of the machine comes when machine is running at the full speed. Suppose machine runs at 300 miles, 300 meter per minutes. This is the standard speed, but actually it is running at 250. Then it is running lower than the standard speeds, and this is impacting performance. And idling and minor stoppage means sometimes some problems appear, and that's why machine has to be stopped and again started. And Q means quality. Quality comes from the lower productions and more defective pieces. Suppose production time, standard production time for production of one unit is 10 minutes, and it takes 12 minutes actually. Then 2 minutes is the wastage. In between, if machines will produce a product in 10 minutes, then definitely in 12 months it will 12 minutes it would be the higher production, but that higher productions of 2 minutes is lost. Now we come to the computation of availability ratio, how it is computed. There are two types of wastage two type of downtime. One is the planned downtime and second is the unplanned downtime. What is the planned downtime? Planned downtime means a downtime for which we already know that this will happen. Suppose we have a factory. In the factory, we have the lunch break. So lunch break is 30 minutes and there are three shifts. So then there is a 90-minute wastage. Suppose the tea break is also there, which is also 15 minutes. So 45 minutes is there. And it is estimated by the management that some preventive maintenance has to be done to run the machine continuously. And whatever is the preventive maintenance programs, accordingly, management has decided 90 minutes per day will be the preventive maintenance time. So that time is called planned downtime. So out of the total downtime, total available hours is 24 hours multiplied by 60 minutes is 1440. And out of this, if we reduce the planned uh, downtime, we will come to 1215 minutes, which is the planned production time. But actually, what happens? Whether the machine has run for this time? No, because there were some other problems. There is some breakdown which is not planned in the machinery. There is a power failure. There is some setup adjustment, etc. So that also consumes time. Suppose during the whole month, there is 4,400 minutes, which is in A above, is lost. And total days available is 30. And therefore, minute loss per day is 147. If we reduce 147 minutes from plant production time in a day, then we will come to 1068. That is the total time available for actual productions. This availability ratio is E divided by D, means total available, actually available time divided by plant production time. So in our calculation, it is 87.9%. Now we come to other ratios. Second ratio is the performance ratio. In performance ratio, as I have already told, that we have to know what is the standard time per unit of output. Why we use standard time? The reason being, there are multiple products in a company and each product takes different amount of time. Suppose A product takes 5 minutes, B product takes 6 minutes, and C product takes 4 minutes. Then depending upon the total production unit of that, we can know what is the standard time we spend on producing the actual productions. In this our example, we have taken standard time per unit 5 and per day production actual is 170. Therefore, standard time required for actual productions is 850 minutes. Actual time available is 1068, which we have calculated from earlier example, which is the availability time. Then performance time is 79.6%. This is basically the standard time required for production divided by the available time for production. Next is the quality ratio. Quality ratio means total productions which we have made and production okay in QC. Suppose in our example, we have made production of 170 units, but actual unit passed in QC is 155 and balance is the reject or wastage. Then the quality ratio will be 91.2%. And if you if we compute the OE, which is availability time multiplied by performance ratio multiplied by quality ratio, then it is 63.8. Why OE is so important? In every manufacturing concern where the investment in plant and machinery is very high, we have to improve the OE. 1% improvement in OE result 3 to 4% bottom line improvement, or we can say 1% improvement result in more than 1.5% improvement in the gross contributions. That's why this is very important. And if the company want to reduce the cost of production, then they should focus more on OEE. And this is important measurement, we can say KPI of every manufacturing setup. And most of the companies which are heavy capital intensive, they are doing this. And we should recommend that even the small scale unit, which is using the machines, they should also focus on this so that their performance can be improved and they can compete with the other companies in the manufacturing sector. Thanks